Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So this is good for all placements of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. All right, so I have cleansed, shuffled, and meditated, and I've asked for the strongest energy to come through in the cards for Sagittarius. And I always ask for your best and highest good. So let's see. What does the universe want to tell Sagittarius today? Let me make sure my microphone is working. There seems to be an issue with it sometimes. Sorry. Oh, it's one of those things, technology. All right, so what does the universe want to tell Sagittarius today? 3 of Cups. We have 7 of Swords. We have Queen of Swords. We have the Fool. Oh my God, this card keeps coming up for practically every single sign. If you guys have been watching me, you know what this is. This is the lottery card. King of Pentacles, the Hermit, because that's the Hermit character in this deck, and all 4 aces. Every tarot reader has their own unique relationship with every single deck, and for me, this is the lottery card. It's loaded. It's not just the King of Pentacles. Let me get the other cards. With the Emperor, we have, as your opportunity, the Page of Cups, and as your challenge, the Ace of Cups. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look around the room. Let me put this deck over here. All right, so let's see. We have 2 major arcanas, and they're both in your guidance and advice from Spirit. We have the Fool card, and we have the Emperor. We have an ace, 1 ace, and that's in your challenge position. And let's take a look around the room. So I just want to remind you that the major arcana, it's that big sweeping energy that takes place over months and years. And then the minor arcana are going to be your day-to-day activity and routine. So let's take a look. We have Cups, Swords, Pentacles. Just want to make sure. So we're missing Wands. That's your will, your determination, and action. And that is actually your suit. We're missing that energy. So right now we're looking at your emotions, Swords, and Pentacles. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's look at your overall energy first, and then I'll get clarifiers as we go. 3 of Cups in your recent past, 7 of Swords in your present energy, and the Queen of Swords in your near future. So first card out, 3 of Cups. This is the time to celebrate. That beautiful camaraderie. This is with friends, family, strangers. It doesn't matter. This is you being in the company of high-vibing people. They can be supportive, but it's really that vibration. It's high-vibing, having a good time, celebrating. And again, friends, family, strangers, we're going into holiday season. If you get invited out, go. Even if you don't want to go, just make yourself go and you will have a really good time when you get there. If it's not your cup of tea, not the right people, not the right crowd, leave, right? You're looking for that high vibing energy. This is about you having a good time in this company of other people, and especially in this post-COVID world, right? And I guess it's still around, I'm not really sure, but it's one of those things where they took that away from a lot of people. This is to reclaim that, reclaim those strong family ties, friend ties, make new acquaintances. A lot of people are looking to find their tribe, to find new friends, to just keep going, right? Because we're constantly evolving. Do it. Just make that effort. I don't think you'll regret it. That is this card. It's just saying find that camaraderie and just have a good time. Make it lighthearted. It doesn't always have to be heavy and deep. Then we have the 7 of Swords. This is your present energy. Now, this is a card that talks about something going on behind your back. It's also the card of deceit and of theft. This can be the card of gossip, because swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. Gossip is going on behind your back kind of energy, but this deck also talks about outright theft. You see they're taking physical possession, so there could be a lot of things at play here. So just be aware of it, and it's hard to say what that is because it's going on behind your back. Just keep your radar up, look around you. Again, it's a general reading. This is so not to scare anybody. It's just to make you aware that this could be going on and to just look out for it. I'll get clarifiers in a minute, but that's just something where it's a sneaky energy. It's that sneaky fox. So it could be someone close to you doing it. It could be intellectual property theft. It could be outright theft. It could be theft of an inheritance. It's one of those energies where it's there, okay? Then we get into your near future, and it's the Queen of Swords. So this is you putting up some boundaries. I think you find out who that sneaky fox is, and you're putting up some boundaries. And this is also swords, thoughts, words, and ideas. This is the Queen of Evaluation, the Queen of Truth. This is the Queen of not tolerating any BS. So I think you call it out for what it is, because to me, this tells me that you found out. And there's no mistaking whatever it is you found out. And now you're putting up that barrier. And these are thorns, they're rose bushes. So those thorns keep people out. Keeps people in too, but it can keep people out. You're now not letting people like that get close to you, whatever that situation was. And that's good. You're choosing you. You're choosing a healthy boundary. This is you getting a lot of clarity, and she always looks to the future. So that tells me that this is a life lesson that you just learned. And as you're looking to the future, you want that clarity, and you're choosing you. And I love that. When you choose you, the universe rewards you. I know when I do that for myself, the universe rewards me tenfold. This is you choosing you. You're not letting someone do that to you. Beautiful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get clarifiers. All right, here we go. We have the Nine of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Five of Swords and the Five of Wands, and the Three of Swords. Wow. Yeah, you definitely found out whatever was going on moving forward. So recent past, Three of Cups, celebration, being clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you really looking for that emotional satisfaction. Again, you're high vibing. You're loving it. You're really enjoying yourself. And here, you're also comfortable alone. That's with other people. And now you're really comfortable alone. You have a lot of satisfaction, emotional satisfaction in your life right now. And it's a beautiful energy. This is the 9 right before the 10. Everybody wants the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. This is the 9. You're like right there. You are following your joy. And you're working really hard to do it. The Eight of Pentacles, this is all your due diligence. This is your hard work, effort, energy that goes into building the type of life that you're looking to build. This can be you paying attention to all the details. You're really trying to make something special happen for yourself. So again, when you're going out and meeting people, this could be hobby groups. This could be different clubs. Join a meetup group, right? And maybe you do something different each month. You go out someplace, right? You try different restaurants. You do wine of the month club, book club, investment club, whatever it is that is fun. And maybe it's something different each month. You're just exploring and having fun, meeting new people. But this is you putting the work into it. You're trying to figure out how you can get the most satisfying life. But then we get into your present energy. And the hiccup comes in. Something's going on behind your back, some gossip. That sneaky fox is being clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. This is the lady of luxury. She's self-reliant, she's independent, and she's laser focused. So I feel that what's happened, because something's going on behind your back, your focus is elsewhere, and that's why you're not seeing it. And this is in the 3D. So because it's the earth. So we're looking at relationships, we're looking at career, retirement, your finances, your health, location, relocation, housing, travel, education, if you're in school. And again, maybe it is a class that you're taking and something's going on behind your back in the class. But whatever it is, This is you, I think, looking the other way, so you're not seeing it. It's going on over here behind your back. And so that is allowing you to really, I feel, step more into this position of self-reliance and independence. That tells me that you're about to pull away. And here you are. You're on a mission. It might be slow. It's not the fastest timing because it's Pentacles. It's the earth realm, and that moves slower. But he takes one steady foot in front of the other. Slow and steady wins the race. He's practical, grounded, stable, secure. And he's on a mission to go forward to your future. But he's so slow moving. Look, the horse is not even moving. But that's what you're doing. When I look at the cards on the table, that laser focus is you're looking towards the future, and maybe those people that are doing something behind your back are stagnant and they're just festering in that present energy to see what they can do. It's the card of deceit. Again, gossip, something going on behind your back. And in this particular deck, it could also mean outright theft. That's your present energy. So that tells me that you're either going through something or you're getting ready to once you discover whatever it is. Again, general reading, I'm so not trying to scare people. I'm a positive tarot reader. But when that card shows itself, it's showing you that this is part of your energetic field. Then we have in your near future this Queen of Swords, and she's being clarified by the Five of Wands and the Three of Swords. Again, I think that now your truth and clarity, you discovered it. You're putting up those boundaries, and it's from drama and strife, and maybe even some competition. Maybe somebody was so jealous of you, they went behind your back, because this is the card of competition. Now, competition can be healthy or unhealthy. And in this case, it might be unhealthy competition, but this is drama and strife. So I think when that discovery takes place, these people lash out, they react, or a single person, whatever the situation might be. And you are calm, cool, and collected and seeing it for what it is, and you're not letting it rattle your cage. They're panicking because they got caught. I do think that it's painful. We have the Three of Swords. Maybe it was someone that was close to you, like a friend or a confidant, somebody at work that maybe you didn't suspect to do this, and they stabbed you in the back kind of energy. This is really something that has hurt you, but it's more of an intellectual hurt. This isn't cups. This is swords. Thoughts, words, and ideas. We're not looking at love or your emotion. It wasn't like you were crushed on an emotional level. It's more like an intellectual disappointment. Oh my God, I would not have expected that person to do that to me. Wow. Well, now I have to cut all ties with them. It's that kind of energy, and that's painful. You need to do it, but it's painful, and it's right there, and that's something that's coming in. But because they know that they're going to lose their control over you, there's some drama and strife going on. And it could be that because they want to continue to steal from you, right? Or do something. Maybe it's even energy that they're stealing, right? Because we have a lot of energy vampires. All right, well, that is your overall energy, Sagittarius. Wow. Now let's go ahead and look at the guidance and advice from Spirit, because it's absolutely gorgeous. We have the Fool. We have the Lottery card, this King of Pentacles, Hermit, and all four aces, and the Emperor. So with all of that energy that's going on, look what Spirit is presenting you with. A new chapter, a new beginning. You're going to close that door to whatever went on. And you're taking that leap of faith, and you're going in your own beautiful direction from the purity of your heart. You know what it is that you want to do, and you're leaving that crap behind. You're moving forward, and it's beautiful, and it's magical. You can see the sparkles. I love that for you. Then we have the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all four aces. The Lottery card. This king plans and prepares for the future. He is grounded, stable, secure, very practical. He has a lot of resources, and he knows how to use them. That tells me that they also didn't get away with a lot of stuff, especially if it was outright theft of belongings or finances. You know your resources. So that tells me that maybe even if they tried to steal from you, let's say, I'm just throwing this out there, 10 pieces of gold, and you knew what you had, and then all of a sudden 2 were gone. You know your resources. You know that that's gone. You put 2 and 2 together, and there they are, right? It's that kind of energy. You know your resources, so you know what you can do, what you can't do, and why. And this is allowing you to really enjoy your life. You've worked really hard to get to this position. You're not about to give it up anytime soon. This is you knowing where you stand in the world around you, in the environment. Not only is this the earthly realm because it's pentacles, but it's also the king of earth. So the kings have that outward focus into the realm, into the environment. So it's you and your relationship to the environment. And he is sitting pretty, but again, he's not going to give it up, which tells me whatever you found out, you really were very mature about it and you put an end to it, or whatever it is, especially with that queen putting up those barriers, and you're really able to make it so it's not going to hurt you on a material level, right? I think it's hurt you on an intellectual level, but it's not hurting you materially. I mean, maybe you get the goods back, or maybe, you just leave the drama behind you, the gossip, whatever it is. It's also got the hermit character. So the hermit, that's Virgo energy. You guys know that's what I am because I always tease you about it. So Virgo is going to have that soul searching, going deep. All the answers are inside you, and then you shine your light, right? You eventually show your light because it's usually hidden, and then you decide to share it with the world. So for me, this is you really going deep, looking at things around you, looking at your relationship, and looking at what actually happened with clear eyes. You're not trying to put any illusions around it. You're also not trying to make excuses for that bad behavior. You're not cutting them slack. You're seeing it for what it is with that Queen of Swords. You're very clear that this was not appropriate with what happened. You're not forgiving them so that it can happen again. You're really kind of either walking away or putting an end to it, or, maybe in some cases you're actually taking them to court. You're filing, a legal matter, with the law. But this is you really doing that soul searching that's going on. And that allows you to gain a lot of illumination. And that's what these lights are. You have a lot of enlightenment coming in. This is something that you carry with you, and it allows you to remain in this kingly position, whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just the energy of the card. That enlightenment allows you to gain a deeper knowledge of yourself and your position and what you have. Then we have the Emperor. And now I love this because the Emperor is all four kings put together. And you have a King of Pentacles. That's like having the King of Pentacles twice. Not with the Hermit twice or all four aces twice, but it is the King of Pentacles twice. And one thing, let me go back. All four aces. So I just want to show you, we've got that Emperor here too. So all four aces, you're looking at gifts and blessings from the universe and new beginnings, like all aces are. So you've got the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. That Ace of Swords is giving you this triumphant breakthrough in clarity. It's allowing you to have a victory in clarity. And that is instrumental to this whole reading, is having that clarity of truth, right? And so it's allowing you to see clearly and maybe even communicate your truth, what it is you need to do, stand in your truth. And that is very, very empowering. And maybe you can see several moves ahead. Then we have the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of love, your emotions, your intuition, and your connection to source. That is allowing you to really have this beautiful ability to maybe have a loving relationship. So maybe you're looking for a friendship, a romantic partner, deepening the relationship you're currently in, having that strong presence, right? Maybe scheduling a date night, go on vacation together, do something special. It's also that Ace of Cups, the ace of deepening your intuition. And maybe it's a matter of listening to your intuition or trusting it even more, deepening that response to it, and also your connection to source. That's that flow, mind, body, soul connection up to source, and it goes back and forth. It's where everything is energy and you are that energetic flow, and that allows you to open up your heart and expand that out, and that's when you become a magnet for everything that is prosperous and abundant. And I think that that is coming in, because that for me is the energy of the Ace of Cups. But when we get to the last ace, the Ace of Pentacles, that's a new opportunity coming in. And so when you're expanding like that in that energy of the Ace of Cups, and then the Ace of Pentacles is there, everything lines up for you. This is a lottery card because everything is lining up. You use that Ace of Swords for your discernment to see what opportunities are right for you, because the universe will always present you with good and bad opportunities. It's up to you to use your discernment, your common sense, your clarity to be able to choose what is appropriate for you. Then we have the Ace of Wands, out with the old, in with the new, and a passionate new beginning. I love this. It's out with the old, things that aren't working, things that you know don't quite resonate with you anymore, as you're constantly evolving, as everyone is. You're not stagnant, you're moving forward. Out with that old, in with the new. Taking that leap of faith. The Fool is here. This is a major arcana, the first card. It's the 0 card in the major arcana. It's the very first card until we get to the World, which is the 21. You're starting that new chapter. This ace is helping you out with the old, in with the new, and you want new to be positive and loving and high vibing. You don't want to replace it with anything that's lower vibration or negative, right? So in with that beautiful new and a passionate spark, a new beginning. Maybe you're starting your new business. Maybe you're retiring, you know, and you have this next life coming. Maybe you're going to start traveling more. Whatever it is, it's something that's new and something that's exciting for you. Then we have the final ace, the Ace of Pentacles, which is this King's Ace. And that literally is the golden opportunity that's being presented, because it looks like this. Like he's presenting you with the pentacle, an opportunity. Well, that's what that ace is doing. It is literally a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning and something in this earthly realm in the 3D. Relationships, whether it's platonic, romantic, getting a new pet. This could be, having a child, all kinds of things. And then also, again, career, retirement, travel. It's everything in the 3D and so much more. Maybe you want someone to bring you a cup of coffee every day, right? Whatever it is, that's kind of what's coming in for you. Then it's just such a loaded card. That is why it's the lottery card. 4 new beginnings, 4 aces. The Fool, a new beginning. The guidance and advice from Spirit is all about new beginnings. And I just want to remind you, in your challenge position, we have the Ace of Cups. So far we could say this is really your 5th ace. I just haven't gotten to it yet because this has 4. Interesting, and this is the Ace of Love. And I'll get to that. That's the last card I cover in this reading. Okay, let's go ahead and get clarifiers. We have the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the Judgment card, the 5 of Pentacles, the 4 of Wands, and the 2 of Cups. So here we have the Fool card, and it's being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. Remember I said everybody wants the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You have the 9 right here in your energy in your recent past. So, guidance and advice from Spirit. The Fool, this new journey, this leap of faith, new chapter, is you keeping your eye on the prize, this 10 of Pentacles. We've got this tree of life. This is all about you having your friends, family, pets, housing, car, retirement, job, career, right? Relationships, all kinds. This is, your housing, your travel. It's every single thing that is you keeping what is your idealized life? This is your prize. Keeping your eye on the prize. This is the prize. Do you ever attain it? Maybe, maybe not, but this is what your goal is, and this is what you strive towards. And you're taking that new chapter, that leap of faith, because you're going towards your goal. That's amazing. With love, you're bringing your cup of love forward. Every knight is on a mission, and his is to bring his cup of love forward. What is it that you want to do in this life? What is it that you love? You're going for your idealized life right now. So that means you're making a big move. This next chapter that you're choosing in your life is from your heart, about the material world and what it is that you're looking for. How incredible. Then we have the lottery card. So really everything's lining up for you, Sagittarius. This is the King of Pentacles, Hermit, all 4 aces, being clarified by the Judgment card and the 5 of Pentacles. This Judgment card is your higher self calling you out of your old life in the coffin into your new life. This is a huge wake-up call for you. Whatever happened up there with something going on behind your back, I've just got the chills, the goosebumps. Whatever it was, that was a big wake-up call for you. I think you needed to see something for what it was, and it was a nice life, well, uncomfortable maybe life lesson, but it's good that you learned it because it taught you something. And this is some knowledge and wisdom that's now part of who you are. This is you carrying that knowledge and wisdom with you into your next chapter. This is the 20. Remember I said the ending card is the world, the 21. So again, you've got the Fool here, but you're taking your knowledge and wisdom with you into the next chapter of your life. The 5 of Pentacles, this is you feeling lack. So Spirit is saying if you feel this feeling of lack, like left out in the cold, maybe even injured at times, feeling ostracized in a certain way, like a fifth wheel, it's that opportunity for you now to focus on your strengths. You pull yourself out of this. This is you maybe feeling like you're in survival mode, or maybe even feeling like a victim if you're feeling sorry for yourself. This is you pulling yourself out of it. This is the card of lack. So what do? You focus on your strengths. You don't focus on what you're missing and what you're lacking. You focus on your strengths to shift out of this energy because you don't want to be there. That's actually a pathetic energy. You don't want to be there. So you focus on your strength, and that allows you to strive and to continue to move forward. Because you're driven. You've got the lottery card. Why would you want to feel sorry for yourself? No, this is you going forward and going, you know what? I am going for the life that I want. You're not allowing it, whatever happened, to cripple you. Then we have the Emperor. And again, he is all 4 kings put together. This is that moment when you're really able to step into you in a leadership position. This is you. And again, the kings have that outward focus, and he's all 4 kings. He is looking out over the realm. He's trying to make the best decisions for himself and for the people around him. So if you have friends or family, you're kind of taking some of that into consideration. But again, you're trying to do what's right for you, but you do take that into consideration because you function in that realm. But this also tells me that you're willing to fight for what you want at a moment's notice. And so that's a beautiful energy coming in. And that is being clarified by the 4 of Wands and the 2 of Cups. This is one of those energies where it's another card of celebration. Remember, the very first card in this reading is the 3 of Cups. This is Wands, this is Cups. Celebrate. Well, this card is also about celebration. It's the 11 card. That gateway is open for you to walk through and celebrate. This is celebrating milestones like graduations, anniversaries, marriages, having a child. To me, this is also celebrating having those aha moments that really teach you something. So having these big epiphanies, I think, is something to celebrate because you really learn from it. This can also be the card of marriage and freedom. So for me, when you have those ahas, those epiphanies, that's freedom. Again, it might not feel good at the time if it's over something negative, but it gives you freedom to choose smart, educated decisions for yourself like an adult. And that's what we all want, so that we can avoid making any painful mistakes and errors. And with that Emperor energy there, I think you are really in that leadership position, and you're really able to make smart decisions for yourself. And you're doing it in a wonderful manner. This is the card that's about having connections. So this to me is about you striving to make connections with people. So it's celebrating in the company of other people. Maybe it's new connections, platonic, romantic, maybe getting a pet kind of energy. But for me, I just feel that you're choosing people now that are right for you. You're choosing people that you want to associate with. If something, like I said, had gone on behind your back and it was gossip, and you're choosing not to have those people close to you, and maybe not to be around them at all, however that panned out for you. This is you choosing people that you want to be around. So I think that this was a big wake-up call around relationships. And that's something that's really helping you. Again, that can also be the card of material theft. I just want to say that. But this can also be you having a truce with yourself. So it could also be that, if you're gaslighting yourself for whatever reason, or second guessing yourself with any type of self-doubt, this is you just quieting the mind and letting it go. Because you have so much going for you, but again, I think that that was a sting, whatever happened. All right, that's the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and then your challenge. Your opportunity is the Page of Cups. You have an opportunity to really follow your heart and be creative on a new venture that's coming in. This is a messenger of love, a messenger of your emotions and your intuition, your connection to source. This to me is the glass half full for you. This is Cupid energy. This is you trying to find something that you truly love right now, whether it is a person, a place, a thing, an idea. I mean, maybe you're trying to find your ideal dream home. And this is you just putting your heart out there and making that effort, because you're not going to settle until you get the one that's right for you, or one that's right and then you modify it so it's your perfect dream home. This is you really going for it. Again, glass half full. Then we have in your challenge position the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe and a new beginning in love. So we really have it here also, because this is all four. So it's like the Ace of Love is here twice. However, this is in your challenge position. So is your challenge impossible? No, your challenge just means you have to work a little harder at it to achieve it. And when you do, it's incredibly rewarding. So this Ace of Cups, it's a little different in this deck. You see it's represented by this beautiful, majestic swan. Gorgeous. And then here's the reflection of the swan. And it has a tiara on and a jeweled necklace. That's a reminder that you're noble. I just want you to see that again. So if you've strayed from being noble, because this life can do that, it's now time to come back to that, to know your true authentic self. Now it's in the challenge position, so that might not be easy right now, but it's about you coming back to the fold, so to speak. It's an opportunity for you to get back in touch with your true authentic self and what you're meant to do, and to feel that line up. Mind, body, soul connection to source. And if you've strayed from source, this is a great opportunity for you to develop that connection, right? And that's a personal thing, just between you and the Creator. That's not you going to church or anything like that. That's you standing out in your grass, grounding your feet into the earth, and having that beautiful connection to source. It's that kind of energy. You don't have to go anywhere. It's a personal thing between you and the Creator, the divine source. Use whatever word you want, God. It's you having that beautiful conversation, right? And so that's something that's really coming in. I do think that you would benefit from it tremendously, but again, it's in the challenge position. So let's find out why it's in the challenge position. But I like this because it allows you to come back. And if you're looking for a love relationship, again, whether it's going to be romantic, platonic, getting a pet, having a child, that also represents a new beginning in that. And it could also be that if you're in a relationship, that you have that sense of presence, right? You do something where you're able to deepen that connection. All right, let's get clarifiers. We have Six of Wands, we have the Devil, we have the Four of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so when we are looking at this Page of Cups in your opportunity, it's being clarified by the Six of Wands and the Devil. So this is victory and success after a struggle. We have the Five here, which is in your near future. Remember, all those people, when they're discovered, they act with drama, strife, jealousy, this type of competition. So this is victory and success after a struggle. This is you following your heart on something, doing whatever it is that you want to do. That's your opportunity, and it's victorious. The Devil, though, is also here. So that tells me that there's going to be some type of toxicity around you. This is Capricorn energy, so it doesn't always have to be something negative. But for me, the vibration actually today is negative for this. This is telling me that there could be unhealthy people around you. People, places, things, ideas. There's some type of toxicity, some type of tie to something that is unhealthy. Now, that could be a lot of things. That could be procrastination. That could be drugs and alcohol, right? The devil there's a lot of different types of addiction. Video games, sex, gambling. You know, you're looking at sugar or whatever it is that seems to be a crutch, right? It's right here. So that tells me that there's still something that is in your energetic field that you might want to take a look at and release it. Because the thing with the devil is he's a liar, and it's all about illusion. So for some of you, it could be that you think you're addicted to something and you could actually walk away from it. Now, obviously, if it's heroin or something like that, That's going to be a little harder, right? It's a longer process. Can it be done? Sure, with will and determination, but we're looking at something that's got that unhealthy attachment and bondage, but see, they could easily reach up and take those chains off and walk away. So it's looking at what your situation is, what else can be released that's a toxicity that might be holding you back or interfering with your victory and success. This could be an energy vampire in your field. Maybe you have someone that takes up a lot of time and energy from you. You know, it's that kind of thing when, let's say you've got a friend or a coworker or someone, and they call you on the phone or you're interacting with them and they just suck your energy dry. And let's say it's a phone call. When you hang up the phone, you're exhausted and you're not sure why. But every time you talk to that particular person, you're exhausted. That's an energy vampire. So do you continue to talk to them? Somehow they're siphoning that out of you. So it's looking at that, right? If you're in a relationship with a narcissist, right? You can see people that are in those relationships, and if you know them, and like, let's say you don't see them very often, let's say a year goes by or a couple of years go by, and then you see them, they look like they've aged 5 or 10 years in that short amount of time because that person is literally sucking them dry. It's interesting. Remember, everything is energy. This is real. So take a look at that. If someone is really draining your energy, that might be part of putting up some type of barrier and boundary, right? She's putting that up. All right, that's your opportunity. Your challenge is the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Love, and it's being clarified by the Four of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So your way out is to keep your vibration high. He's in a lower vibration, he's frustrated, he's impatient, he's bored, he's apathetic, and he's missing a gift and blessing from the universe. His arms are folded, he's got a blockage, and it's over the heart. So it's that kind of frustration that's there. So for me, this is one of those energies where if you want to have all these beautiful things come in, watch your energy and shift it. If you start to come down a little bit, raise yourself up. Do something to shift that energy, and then you'll start to see the gifts and blessings coming in, because it's about you being open to receive. And in this case, it's Pentacles, so you do see coins coming in, but it will bring you back into balance. So being open to receive, maybe friendships, maybe it is a work or career offer or a raise or retirement, right? You're being open to receive something that's beneficial for you. Maybe it is, I just feel like some kind of offers coming in. So for some people, so I would be open to that. It's like a verbal, but it's something that's very positive that helps you in this earthly realm. All right, that is your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, yet it is available. Wow. Okay, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you for today. If you could, please do me a favor and like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. And definitely leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. You guys know I'm getting ready to travel. Ohio, you are first up in the spring. I never, ever would have known so many people from Ohio watch me. I love that. And so I will be going there in the spring. But I only know that because you started putting it in the comments. I thought that was so cool. All right, everybody, what else to tell you? Oh, yeah, and I have a special going. It's called the Autumn Sale. It's on my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. Link is in the description below. There you can go ahead and get 15% off my 1-hour services, which would be my readings, whether it's going to be a tarot reading or the messages from your loved ones where I use my mediumship, and my other 1-hour services. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.